Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are doing good. We have come to the end of our block 23, latitudes and longitudes. This is the last lesson from the block. Uh, and yeah, I hope you all are doing well at your home in all the lessons. And if you have any doubt, I always tell you be free to ask. We have also done our Google Meet last week, and it was good. You all have asked questions, but still, I am sure you may have some doubts. Then do please clear it to me whenever you can. I'm there to clear the doubts. And above all, I'm going through the assignments, old and new, one by one. Even the old ones also I'm going these days to see that if anyone has submitted, those who have not submitted. And I find some are coming up, so I check them. Uh, so please, those who have not given yet, do submit your assignment by this week time, because it is very important, because it contains your internal marks, and if you don't submit it may you may be losing your internal marks. So please complete your assignments. Those who have done, very good, don't worry. If it is checked, good. If it is not checked, it will be done as early as possible. But the rest, those who have not done yet, please complete your assignments. This is our last lesson from this block, and it's a very small one, so let's do it. Block 23, latitudes and longitudes. Topic: time zone and standard time. Today's date. uh, in the previous lessons, lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3 of this block, we have completed the definitions of latitudes, longitudes, and the mark of latitude and longitude. Then we have completed how to locate a place and find the time. uh, to find the time, you need longitude, most important thing, because without longitude you cannot find the time. But to find a locate a place, we need the latitude also, we need longitude also, because both are important to find a or locate a place. And the last class which I did was the coordinates, the grids of the whole world, which you have seen, and how those grid help us to find the coordinates properly, or you can say locating the coordinates, or locating a place. That was very important in our last class. We have understood that. And today's our learning goal is, we will be analyzing the importance of time zones and standard time. As you have understood that there are different uh, grid, there are different latitude, longitude. So every place is not same, because when sunrise, the whole world doesn't get the sunrise at one time. So it changes as it comes. Different places receive the different sunlight depending upon the time, and that's why the time zones are different. So the key words that we are going to learn from this lesson is time zone, Indian Standard Time, and all about time that our world has and how it works, and even in our India. So I have already told you the total longitudes is how many? 360. 360. Now 15 degree, every 15 degree we have every 15 degree 1 hour. So if you divide the whole 360 by 15, then what we get is 24. We get 24. 360 divided by 15, we get 24. So here you can see that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till 12, and again this side 12. So 12, 12, total 24 lines are there. These are 24 time zones. So these 24 lines, you can take it as 24 time zones. Okay, 24 time zones. Now this all these 24 time zones have different time, depending upon the day and the sunrise and all. They have different timings. Now you can see that time zones are there in all the countries. Now some countries like America and Russia, they have different time zones in their country. Now to understand this, let me give you an example. Uh, for India especially, we have an Indian Standard Time, and you can see only one line. One line passes through this one time zones passes through India. But still, if you want to see in India, if you see Gujarat, that this end of this part, and if you see our northeast, this end of this part, there is 1 hour time difference is there. When Gujarat, suppose some places it will be say 4:30. In northeast, some places you may find it is 5:30. This 1 hour difference is there. But is to manage the distance, time distance, our India has got a one standard time. That is one standard time, which that is like what is the Greenwich Mean Time, GMT time. With that, if you plus 5:30, it's 5 hours 30 minutes, then you can say this is the time round figure time in India. So this is how it works. But in India, we have only one time zone, so we don't have to worry when you go from one state to another state. But there are some countries which have 3-4 time zone. For example, like in America, USA, like they have 7 or 8 time zones, and in Russia they have 9 time zones like that. Okay, in America even some parts where it's a day, another part is night. That kind of time zone also USA has. Okay, because one falls in this side of the time zone, one falls in the that side of the time zones. That much difference is also there. But in India we have only one time zone, so only few hours differences are there in our India between some states, but that are managed by taking one common time, which is Indian Standard Time. Okay, so I hope you have understood how these time zones work and how it is divided. It is divided into 24. Okay, and how this 24 came? 360 longitudinal lines divided by 15. Why 15? Because 1 hour is equal to 15 degree. So 15 and 24 hours. Okay, so simply you can get it how we got it. Okay, this 24 zones. Now I have told you now that what is a local time then? The time according to the longitude of a place. We have already learned in our last class how to find time with the help of longitude. So when you have a longitude of a place, you can find the time. That time is the local time of that place. Now that time may be a more or less central meridian passing through the country selected the standard time. Now that time is exactly okay. If you know the exactly Greenwich Mean Time and you know the longitude, we can find a time that will be more or less different to the standard time. Every country has a standard time. Now for India, I told you only one time zone, so one standard time. But for like America, they have 7 or 8. In Russia they have 9. So there, whenever you pass from one time zone to another in the same country, you have to change your watch, you have to change your clock, because there the time changes. But in India it doesn't happen that. From I told you, it's a small minor time difference is there between states, but that's not big problem. Okay, so our Indian Standard Time lies in 82 half degree east. That is the place where our Indian Standard Time is taken. It is in Allahabad, in place called Mirzapur, Allahabad, where that line has been taken, and that line is taken as the Indian Standard Time. It is like the central meridian. You can say the central meridian which passes through the country. Like our India, the central meridian passes in this Allahabad, and that's why it has taken the IST, Indian Standard Time. Now this one, last one, I have already explained how this time zones came into 15 degree divided by 360 degree. You have already understood. So you have understood what is in Indian Standard Time, how it came. We have taken the central meridian passing through our country, and which falls in Mirzapur in Allahabad, and that is in that longitude is 82 half degree. Okay, and our India lies from 75 degree to 90 degree. That is the longitudinal line in which our India lies, 75 to 90 degree, and the standard time is taken at 82 half degree. Okay, now this is how Indian Standard Time can be calculated. Suppose you have a GMT time. Suppose this is the main meridian, which is the GMT time. This is the GMT time in London. Suppose if you know the GMT time, and if you know Indian you have to know India time. then what only you have to do? You have to do only plus with the GMT 5 hours 30 minutes. If you just add 5 hours 30 minutes with the GMT, you will find our Indian Standard Time. Now Indian Standard Time, when you get, different states may have little changes, half an hour 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour changes can be fine. Almost in from Gujarat this side to northeast, maybe 1 hour difference can be fine, but this is the way of calculating. If you know the Greenwich Mean Time, GMT time, from there if you want to know India's time, you just have to add 5 hour 30 minutes. How this 5 hour 30 minutes came? Very easy. 24 hour equal to 360 degree, 1 hour that is 15 degree, I already told you. So 1 into 60 minutes is 15 degree 60 minutes. Now to 1 degree we have already showed you in last class how to find 4 minutes. Now GMT plus what is the standard longitude taken in India? 80 to 5 degree, right? 80 to 5 degree, this is our Indian total position. 80 to 5 degrees our Indian longitude, which is taken as Indian Standard Time. So 1 degree is 4, so you multiply with 4, you get 330 minutes. 330 minutes you convert it 5 and 30 hours. So I hope you understood this one. To find India's time, all you have to know is GMT time. If you know the GMT time, just add 5 hour 30 minutes, you will get the time of India. Okay. So now what is the importance of standard time? This is the last one. The importance is that if the local time of places lie on different meridians differ, it is therefore necessary to adopt the local time of central meridian of the country as the standard time for the country has uniformity. Suppose there is no Indian Standard Time, no one local permanent time, central meridian time is not there, then it will be problem for the country. How will know what time train will move? Train is moving from so and so time. Like suppose one cricket match, it will show that it will start at 7:30 in the evening. But now how will we know if there is no uniformity? In Delhi it may play in some other time, in Nagaland it may play in some other time. But if we have this Indian Standard Time, our time is maintained uniformity. So when it is said in TV 7:30, we all know it's 7:30, and 7:30 is same for us, little more or less. In India, the longitude, we have already discussed this one, 82 degree half is taken as the local standard time, which is known as the Indian Standard Time. Similarly, some countries have adopted more than one standard time. I've already told you, like USA, Russia, they are so big and so many time zones cross their country have more time zones. Like Russia, there are 11 standard time zones. See, Russia has 11 standard time zones, and USA maybe 7 or 8, and I was thinking Russia 9, but it's 11. So the earth has been divided in 24. This one again we have told how to find 15 degree. Each zone has 15 degree cover, and that's why 360 15 we have 24 time zones in total. Okay, so this much. Lastly, read the section time zones and standard time. Is very easy, very simple. Even if you open your textbook and page number 21, just read the paragraph which is given. Once you read, you will just understand. There is nothing so much hard in it. It's very simple. Complete the My Learning chart. My Learning chart in your content book is there. Just fill it up. Very simple. Take your time. If you can't fill it up, just ask me. Complete practice question 9. It's a little think and question. If you can't do, get a help of an internet. You have to little bit know that why time zones are different. So you can take the help of internet. Still, if you cannot do, just ask me. Complete the assignment in your Google Classroom. If you have any doubt, please contact me. Now, one more class, that is on Friday. I'll try to do revision, okay? And as I promised you, I will give you some important points of all the lesson of the exam. I have already prepared. I'm going to post it in the Google Classroom, or I'm going to send in the group also. Plus, I'm going to discuss that also on Friday. And if you want to know more or how to really study all the 5 lessons with the help of the important parts, you can contact me. Okay. Lastly, thank you. Stay home, stay safe, take care, and start reading. Do your works, and please don't forget about the assignments. Please submit it. Once you all are done, don't worry about for the checking. It will be done within this week. Everything will be done. So I hope from your side also, if you can complete your work by within this week, it will be great. Thank you. See you in next class.